Ivan, yes. So if our colleagues would have any questions, maybe the colleague Gabalic would like to start the session. I had planned to ask a couple of other issues, but this situation with Gilmore probably is something that creates lots of pressure. We know that there is an entire range of things that are not completely logical. Some of them are playing in front of their fans, some of the others cannot bring their fans over. I know that you didn't go to St. Andrews camp because of the epidemics and all the measures around that. Do you think there's going to be any other indications that there would be some other changes in the Scottish team, in the sense that some other more players would end up testing positive? And what's the meaning, what's the sense of this match if your opponent has been weakened under those circumstances? Well, it's the same for all of us, and we know we would have to concentrate on our game, our team, and our win. Do all we can. We try to move on to the next stage of the competition. And the rest, I don't know, I wouldn't really comment. Some of them play at home, some can't do that. But we cannot have our fans in those stadiums where we are playing as guests. But, you know, we're going to try to cope with what the circumstances are. Maybe since our colleague is there on the line, maybe you can address other questions and finish the session. Ivan, you're one of the most experienced players in the national team. In the last 4 matches, big international matches, you managed to score. What do you need to bring on from your experience? And what could contribute to your team in order for the team to win? Well, we haven't been the real ones in the first 2 matches. We have to improve way better. We have to improve way more and play way better. And it's not going to be easy, but in the past, whenever we had to, we were the real team, the real ones, and we should not fear anything. And I feel that tomorrow it's going to be completely all right for Croatia. And on the other hand, it is nice that the Scotland needs also to play an open game, and I think the match is going to be good to watch. The Scots would say that the pressure is on Croatia, that Croatia will have to attack, and that up to 60 or 70 minutes they're going to wait in order not to open more space and not try to engage long balls in ahead. Are we going to have enough patience for that? Well, we'll see tomorrow. You know, the game lasts for 90 minutes, and for us it's only important to win and move on. Thanks a lot. Is there any questions for Ivan Perisic, please? If yes, do press the button to raise your electronic hands. Iz BBC-a Škotske, gospodin novinar koji postavlja sljedeće pitanje.
Ivan, hi. Do you think
Poštovanje, Ivan. Da li smatrate na nedostatak Billa Gilmora, koji je jedan mladi i novi igrač i koji je igrao odlično protiv Engleske, da li smatrate da je to dobra vijest za Hrvatsku?
Pa dobro, nije nikom niti jednoj reprezentaciji nije lako kad izgubi nekog.
It's not easy for any of the teams when the team loses one of the important players. But Scotland, I'm sure, has solutions for that as well, and an adequate substitute. And they play in front of their fans in their own stadium, and that's an additional factor for them. But what we are going to do is we're going to look and concentrate on our own game, and we're going to try to do our best, regardless of the other factors. Hello, greetings. Srčan Fabianac. We are in the same line. Both of us are here. Ivan, the match is the one of to be or not to be when it comes to moving on to the next stage. You probably have had lots of those matches in your career, but in my feeling, I think the most important thing is that we should break some sort of psychological barrier are you ready to play this match as you've played in Russia, for instance? Yeah, I think that in the last 10 years or so since I've joined the team, but even before, whenever it was the hardest and we had to do what we can do, we were the real ones, and we came back from the ones that were passive, and I think that we would come back into the game. I believe in our own team, I believe in Croatia, and we can hardly wait for the match to start. Is there any other questions from the Croatian radio where I would take the chance? Ivan, can you hear me well? Greetings to you and to the coach Zlatko Dalic. I will not address questions. You are the world's vice champion. You have had so much matches, so much experience. But I remember the words from Dalic, who said, get in the pitch, enjoy the game. And are you going to do that? I hope that you're going to do that, and you're going to make us all feel very happy. And good luck for that. Thanks a lot for your words. Srđan? I have no more questions. I just would like to wish you lots of luck. Thank you very much for that. If there's no more questions for Ivan, I cannot see any more hands risen in the session. Ivan, you are free to go. Thank you very much. Now we can start with the questions for the coach Dalic. Colleague Gabelic. Greetings, coach. Hello to you as well. What are your thoughts ahead of this game? And I would like to repeat the question that I addressed to Ivan as well. I know that you appealed in the beginning and saying that, you know, perhaps the conditions are not right and then great and the same for all of us. And then, you know, the others would have the chance to sit next to someone who in the plane would have ended up being positive on corona, but then we see that we have somebody in the Scottish team that ended up being positive. We would not want Croatia to win on the green table, but do you think that something could be done so that we can improve those conditions for all involved, so everyone would feel treated equally? What are your thoughts on that one? Well, before the match, before the Euro, we knew that the third match would be the one that is going to be decisive, and this is our last chance that we are going to try to take and to use and move on, and we're going to do our best. We're going to do all we can so it will be so. And I'd like to repeat myself, we are very much harmed because we are playing without our fans. With our fans, we're way stronger, way better, and I would say this is not really fair. And you know, both you know, we have to travel, we have to keep in the isolation all the time. We cannot have Croatian fans, and they've told us if one of us is going to be positive, we all go into isolation, and we are always afraid of those things. We are not allowed to do this, we're not allowed to do that, but nonetheless, I hope that we're going to try to achieve some sort of success. We're going to go in the pitch, we're going to try to do our best, fight as much. We know it's going to be very hard, but we are a very motivated team, and we see the Scottish team is very good as well. They've played a very good game against Scotland, but nonetheless we're going to go in the field and try to do our best. You've asked and said that when you talked to Ivan about patience. Yes, we have to be patient. The most important thing is patience. We have to use our chances, and the most important thing is that we win, and although anything else would become less important. So patience would be the key thing, I would say.
Pozdrav Zlatko, čujemo se.
Greetings, Zlatko. Can you hear us? Yes. I've watched the Scots, and I covered both matches. The feeling that I have is that, well, it's not just the impression, but the left flank and Robertson are the best part and the most dangerous part of the Scottish team. What is your plan to stop that part of their game? And there are probably going to be lots of long balls. Well, first of all, I would like to thank the Croatian radio that are very positive and always surprised me very nicely with especially your story that I had the chance to follow, and for wishing us good luck. And what I would wish is to have support. This team deserves that. Croatian team deserves it, Croatia deserves it, because the Croatian football goes way back, and the football team should not be attacked, should not be a target of such a huge dose of dissatisfaction. That is the most important thing. Anything else is not right, because for as long as there's chances, we will use that, we'll go for that. Whatever things and circumstances are, we always aim to move on and not to try to make comments that are going to offend the Croatian team and its players. So for the two of you, I'd like to really thank you for your words and your approach and attitude. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard. Yes, especially left flank and Robertson, that is very offensive. And yeah, he jumps very well, and he can also be very offensive, attack very rapidly, and that's their quality, that's their strength. But we are going to try to impose our style of game, and we're going to try to do things the way that we will agree about. And we will not repeat what we've done in the first half against the Czech team, where we spent so much energy running one-on-one and doing all that was completely unnecessary. So that's why now we have to change the approach that we will take. We have to be patient, we will have to build our attack, we have the quality, we have the opportunities to do that, and we can do that, we believe that. Good luck to you tomorrow. Thanks, cheers.
Hi, you cancelled your trip to Scotland for your training camp.
Bilo je poteškoća na početku, ako možete zamoliti gospodina da ponovi pitanje. Poteškoća, ne, žao mi je. Mora iz početka, poteškoća. Sorry, sir. If you can hear me, there were difficulties because I couldn't hear you in the first bars. There were technical difficulties. If you can get closer, use the mic better, and try. I will try to understand this question better, because you know there were interferences.
I said Croatia cancelled their trip to Scotland
Hrvatska
because of COVID issues.
nije otišla na kamp zato što bi cijela ekipa bila u karanteni kada bi bio jedan pozitivan slučaj. Da li ste iznenađeni da u sličnom situaciji, u sličnom slučaju u Škotskoj zapravo fali samo jedan igrač?
Pa ja se ne bih htio u to miješati, ja znam samo koliko je pritisak
na nas. Well, I would not go into that. I know how much pressure we had when it comes to that camp and all of that, to not be in the camp, and we've made an exception. We stayed in Croatia and we're traveling every 3 days. That's not good. Those are not good conditions. I would not like to comment that. Nonetheless, I would not try to do anything that is not related to the field when it comes to Croatian football team. The conditions should be the same for all. They're not the same for all, but nonetheless, I wish for Gilmore to recuperate, and I wish that no one else ends up being positive on Corona. And yes, because that would make things difficult. Mr. Mark Irvin?
About the safety of your... Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, are you concerned that for the safety of your players?
Jeste li zabrinuti za sigurnost vaših igrača? Obzirom na to da jedan od igrača suparnika je rezultirao pozitivan na COVID test prije ove utakmice.
Pa svima nama je taj pritisak koji traje već mjesec dana.
Yes, there is a pressure for all of us lasting for a month related to those situations and to players ending positive. Every third day we go through the tests, and that's the psychological pressure and uncertainty. So we are bit afraid that something would happen, that someone would end positive, and then we end up all being in the isolation and having those serious issues. But I wish that no one else is positive. I repeat that. I would not want this to expand. I hope that this is just a single case and that it's not going to go any further. We are concerned, but unfortunately we have to do this match. We have to play this match, and we're going to try to win those 3 points we need. From Mr. Chris from Herald.
Hi, can I ask the coach, have any of his players requested that they do not play because of...
Da li je možda netko od vaših igrača zapravo zahtijeva od vas da ne igra s obzirom na to da strahuju da bi se mogli zaraziti od igrača koji bi mogli zaraženi u suparničku?
Pa mi smo tek stigli u Glasgow prije
We just arrived in Glasgow. We went to have lunch. Well, we're going to have a meeting. We will see, but I don't expect anybody to request that. Today, all of them are afraid, and nonetheless, we have to play and concentrate on the game and forget anything else, because that's how the situation is, and this entire Euro is... is followed by those issues. All of us were negative up to now, and we really are taking all the precautions, and we implement the necessary measures, but let's see what happens. But nonetheless, I hope that the players are not going to be afraid and have issues if one of the opponents...
Coach, can I ask the same as I asked Ivan? Do you think...
Jel vas mogu postaviti isto pitanje kao i Ivanu? Nedostatak Gilmora, koji iako je mladi igrač i novi igrač, se smatra jako bitnim igračem za Škotsku. Da li smatrate da njegov nedostatak pomaže vama u vašoj igri?
Pa svaki igrač nedostaje ekipi, Gilmore igrao dobro protiv Engleske.
Well, any player missing is something that is not good for the team. And before he didn't start from the initial lineup, but he was included from the substitution as a substitution. But I'm sure that Scotland has also very good other good players, maybe even more experienced ones, someone of those that can replace him. So I don't think this is going to be a great blow to Scotland, because Scotland is a great team, is a good team, has great players, and this one player that hasn't been there playing from the beginning all the time would perhaps not be such a great blow for the team. But nonetheless, whomever is going to replace this player is probably going to be also very experienced. So I don't think it's going to be a great situation that is going to make it difficult for Scotland.
Scotland often has a reputation.
Škotska uglavnom ima reputaciju vani da je jedan snažan tim, fizički snažan tim. Jeste li bili iznenađeni, impresionirani možda njihovim tehničkim vještinama i onime što su pokazali protiv Engleske?
Pa oni su pokazali dobru formu u pripremama.
Well, they've shown a very good form, and they played against the Netherlands earlier 2-2, and they received the goal at the last moments. So I'd say that's a very good team. Against England, we know how the team went on. They had lots of motivation, lots of self-confidence. They played a very good match in front of the English fans, so they've had some really good chances as well. So in this case, they did not deserve to lose against the Czech Republic nonetheless, because they played so good. They had some really great chances, especially in the second half. So we are aware of the fact that we are ahead of a very difficult game. We have a strong team that runs a lot, is physically strong, jumps a lot, and has lots of power. So that's the Scottish team.
Can I ask about Borna Barisic?
Posljednje pitanje, da li vas mogu pitati u vezi Borna Barišića? Je li on dostupan sad za ovu sljedeću utakmicu?
Nažalost, Borna s nama nije trenirao zadnjih 5-6 dana zbog problema koji ima
has not trained with us in the last 5-6 days due to the problems that he has with his muscles. So he joined the training only 2 days ago. He has done 2 trainings, and those are not sufficient for him to fully recuperate. And for me to be sure that he can play the entire match, he will be with us, and he will be there nonetheless.
Čini mi se da je to sve. Pa ako je zaista tako, hvala izborniku Daliću I hvala
It seems that this is all from the questions we have today, and if that's so, thank you very much to the coach Dalić, and thank you very much for participating. And Dalić thanks you all as well. Thank you.